Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Riverside in Taylor, Pennsylvania for tonight's matchup here between Elk Lake and the Riverside Lady Vikes. Kevin Tewksbury, the head coach for Elk Lake. They'll start Krista Jones, Tamara Voda, Delaney Curley, Destiny McCary, and Lily Decker. In the meantime, Morgan Antonacci gets to start. Kylie Lavelle, Elise Karpinski, Emily Taylor, and Kayla Rose for Riverside. So we thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store and Pond La Hockey, our platinum sponsors here in the gymnasium. Quick start here, early bucket. Taylor on the miss, Rose there for the rebound, will go up and didn't make it. So Elk Lake defending there, it'll be underneath the basket. Karpinski, no foul. Yes, there was a foul. The whistle wasn't too loud there. It'll be Karpinski going up for the free throws here in the first quarter.
Destiny McGarry on the first one, her first. Team first. Riverside's at least.
So no buckets here early for Riverside on the missed opportunity with free throws. But they'll come back on defense to eye up the Elk Lake Lady Warriors. That'll be Lily Decker, the junior, trying to see what they can do. Riverside in man-to-man defense. Krista Jones now with the basketball. Rose gets in the way there. Back over, they get it into Decker. Decker looking around, trying to be patient with her offense. Krista Jones over to Tamara Voda. Back over to Jones. So Elk Lake trying to be very patient. They'll get a runner, and Karpinski gets Curley on that one. So we've burned a little more than a minute here in quarter number one. As Kayla Rose tries to steal the ball. It'll be a jump ball, no foul there. It'll be Elk Lake basketball. So Elk Lake now with the basketball. Dribble in, Curley, the sophomore, that rolls out, rebound, and a good bucket for Elk Lake. So nice job by Krista Jones, the junior. So two seniors here on the floor to start for Elk Lake. Everybody with masks here in the Lackawanna League, including the officials. Everybody in attendance. Moving around, it'll be Karpinski back over, Antonacci looking around. We'll see McKeefrey here shortly. She's usually the first one off the bench. Karpinski with a crazy runner, the crazy shot, and it's all good, kid, and one. So Elise Karpinski pulled that out of her back pocket and threw that in high off the glass.
Voda on the personal first, team second.
Karpinski hits that free throw. So 3-2 is the lead here for the Lady Vikes of Riverside tonight. Looking around, trying to bang it inside. Karpinski comes up with the steal. Taylor looks up court. Can they get it to Lavelle? Kylie Lavelle for two. Score it, count it. You got it, kid. 5-2 with 5:50 on the clock. 5:44 here as Elk Lake comes down to get their offense working. Little give and go back over to Curley. Curley gets the pass inside to Jones, but it'll be Karpinski on another steal. Karpinski looking up court. Kylie Lavelle is there. Got somebody right in her grill right off the bat, and that was number 3, Voda. Rose gets fouled by Lily Decker. So there's 3 team fouls, and they're all on Elk Lake so far. 3-point lead here for Riverside. free throw goes.
Taylor Rose at the line. One shot.
Appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show Network, on YouTube, on the Boxcast app, on Periscope, on Facebook Live, on Roku and Apple TV. Battle underneath on the missed free throw. We'll get it over to Elk Lake trying to come down. That's going to catch air and Karpinski. Now Rose. 2-on-2 Rose and Lavelle. Rose will spin in, spin out. Taylor, Trey knocked it down, Emily Taylor. So just like that, it was 2-0 Elk Lake, and 9-2 goes Riverside with 4:56 here in quarter number one. And we got a timeout here for Elk Lake. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll take an audio timeout because we'll hear some music here on YouTube. So just so you're aware, we always take that audio timeout. We'll be right back here on the John Mendola Show Network. So we are back here in Taylor as Elk Lake trails by 2 extra step there, and that'll be a travel. So Riverside will take over. I want to thank our friends at the Cody Parace Memorial Foundation OTAP, Organ Transplant Assistance Program. Foundation's mission to keep the spirit of Cody Jude Parace alive. Check them out, CodyParaceFoundation.com. Rose with a move to the rack, and it's off the glass. Score it. 11-2 goes the Lady Vikes. So back the other way is Elk Lake. Try to move around. It's Jones. She gets trapped. Still looking to play some defense. Steal over there as McCary gives it up. Here comes Taylor running the court. High off the glass. Rose cleaning on up. High off the glass. It's all good. 13-2, 4:03 in quarter number one. Coach Mikhailo mentioning what he would like here. We will not see Riverside girls at home until next week. They will be away this weekend. The Riverside boys will be home on Saturday against Old Forge. Expected to be another fun-filled affair after their dramatic win last night against Holy Cross. 3:37 on the clock, 13-2 to score. Elk Lake going to be trapped, and Kayla Rose comes over for the steal. Rose will dribble down. She'll have somebody in her back pocket, and Kylie Lavelle's right there for an easy gimme 15-2 score. Thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store, Pond La Hockey, for being our platinum sponsors here inside the gymnasium at Riverside. And of course, our gold sponsors, parents of the class of 2021, Judy Joe's Precision Construction. SNF. Jumper, Elk Lake. Rebound, Rose. Running to the outside, Antonacci. Rose going to try to dribble around, has a couple people there, and somehow she scores with three young ladies around her. Just a strong young lady. 17-2 is the score. 2:42 on the clock. Weaving it out. That's Curley with the basketball, the sophomore. Was it Crestwood? And now her family's out at Elk Lake, so just playing some basketball here.
Timeout.
2:26 on the floor. Timeout. We'll take a quick audio timeout. So we are back here, a 17-2 score. Bella McKeefrey does check in here for Riverside. Nice form there by Delaney Curley. See, she's definitely a basketball player. Nice high arc and gets the roll. So good job by Curley with some of those fundamentals. 17-4 is the score, 2:22 in the clock. We are in the first quarter here in Taylor, Pennsylvania. Riverside Lady Vikes here on the John Mendola Show Network. Emily Taylor looking around, Karpinski. McKeefrey's wide open, gonna pop it over to Taylor as they try to get some space out here. Guarding out there closely is Paige Keeney and make that McCary. Lavelle. Long two, going to be off the front of the rim. Rose loves the battle down there, and her and Lily Decker battle. Sloboda will come in. So we bring in
for Riverside, that's
Katie Sloboda. Karpinski will come out with 1:53 to go. The arrow is Riverside's way. After the inbound, it'll be Elk Lake's way. They finally get it into Kayla Rose, but it's poked away there, and Curley comes up with the ball. Curley will get it over to the corner, over to Jones. Just move the ball around. Decker now trying to set something up with a $139. Between four players, not going to happen there as Decker ran into the Lady Vikes. McKeefrey for the layup. She gets fouled down there by Voda. So she'll head over to the free throw line to shoot two with 1:30 on the clock.
Number 3 on the personal Voda, that's her second. Team fourth. Jim Abea, number 14, checks in for the Lady Warriors. Bella McKeefrey shoots one.
So now 18-4 after McKeefrey on the free throw. And that one bounces out, and the rebound goes to McCary. Oh, coming down will be Elk Lake here in the half-court set with 1:23 to go here in the first quarter. 18-4 is the score. Quick ball fake, looking around, trying to find somebody open. Here are the Lady Warriors for Coach Tewksbury. Still pressure out of Riverside. Sloboda with the stuffins. That shot errant. Taylor comes up with a rebound, but ripped away there by McCary, and then we'll get a foul down low. So Elk Lake playing feisty right now, even though they're down 18-4. They want to play tough. As Antonacci comes in, Lavelle will take a quick timeout with a buck. That means a minute to go here at the first.
Morgan Antonacci, number 5.
So the ball gets thrown in, and it'll be backcourt. So Coach Bacalo yelling out what he would like here with 58 seconds on the clock. And the Lady Vikes of Riverside with her half-court offense. Emily Taylor looking for something special here. She needs one three-pointer to hit 100 on her career. That's something special. Here it is. Emily Taylor is going to be short. 40 seconds on the clock here in the first. Baseline. Jones. No go. Sloboda gets the rebound. She's got 3 Elk Lake young ladies around her. Got some numbers this way. Emily Taylor will be smart, brings it up, and McKeefrey will have it with 23 seconds to go. So you can see Elk Lake trying to bleed a little bit here on that zone defense. Taylor unable to convert on that one, but then grabs the ball back, and she goes high off the glass. She has got that high off the glass kind of trick that works well for her. 20-4. Rose leads all scorers. And we'll have a timeout after 1 quarter. It is Riverside 20. It is Elk Lake 4. We are back here in the John Mendola Show Network. We're back. Quarter number 2 here underway in Taylor. Allie Nenish in the basketball game. Olanovich is in as well. McKeefrey. And, of course, we throw in one more player there, and that is Antonacci. Morgan is a junior. Lavelle, home run ball. McKeefrey for a long 2 off the rim, and a rebound goes the other way to Jenna Day, who's into the ball game. Day tries to cut through, look for the opening, but it'll be Krista Jones with the basketball. Back over to Lily Decker, playing tough down low. High shot gonna be off. Lavelle comes up with it. She's got a wide open Antonacci stopping, unable to finish as it's on the ground. Ripping her arm in there was Krista Jones. And there's going to be a foul. Coach Tewksbury's like, listen, she had her hand on the ball. Going to have that conversation with the official over there. And he thought a little differently. So Megan Johns will come into the ball game for Elk Lake. Inbound here to Kylie Lavelle. Lavelle will turn around, unable to finish that. Rebound, that doesn't go there from Nenish. It'll be down low. Riverside basketball, 20-4 is the score in quarter number 2 with the Lady Vikes in full command here. Dan Digwood, the athletic director, Paul Brennan, the superintendent in attendance, watching right now. McKeefrey got a little jostled, but it just didn't matter. She found the hole. 22-4. Thank our platinum sponsors, Gahan Auto and Pond La Hockey. So we'll get 3 seniors coming back in here for Riverside in a moment with 6:30 on the clock. They pass that over to McCary, and we'll get a foul here on Riverside. So Nenish will be called with that foul.
Number 40, Allie Nimish on the personal.
So there's 5 team fouls for Elk Lake. And we're up to 3 team fouls here for Riverside. And that free throw goes. So Nana, McKeefrey, Olanovich, and Nenish come out with the 3 seniors coming in for Riverside. That free throw goes. So it's 22-6 now with 6:27 to go. Be Kylie Lavelle at the point. She's a junior. Scored her 1,000th point last weekend. Skip pass over to Emily Taylor. They find her. And then they throw it in to Rose. Back out to Lavelle for the 3. That's off the front of the rim, and Elk Lake will out-hustle Riverside for the rebound. Exactly 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 2 with a 22-6 advantage for the Lady Vikes of Riverside. That ball knocked away, and I'll say it's Riverside basketball. Lavelle, skip pass. Taylor, got to be in the front of the rim. Rip rebound there by number 2, Krista Jones for Elk Lake. Look at the other side, steal Lavelle. And Lavelle turns around once, says, all right, we'll go this way. It'll be Antonacci with the little sidestepper in the center. In and out. Karpinski in one time. No go. Rose. Bodies all over the place. It'll be back over to Kayla Rose. And she'll head over to the free throw line. So there's 5:20 on the clock. 16 fouls here for Elk Lake here in quarter number 2. Free throw just off the front of the rim. And McKeefrey will check back in. And that free throw makes it. So we got a timeout here by Elk Lake. It looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick audio timeout. Be right back here at Riverside. All right, we're back with 5:20 here in the second quarter. John Mendola Show Network, we appreciate you joining us. Of course, you can check us out for all of our interviews on the John Mendola Show on YouTube. And here we are tonight on YouTube, on Roku and Apple TV, on Periscope, on Facebook, and on the Boxcast app. And we've got backcourt, so it'll be Riverside Lady Vikes basketball. Half-court offense. Antonacci kicks it out. Emily Taylor back over to Antonacci. And there's a nice foul that you heard the noise there by Destiny McCary. She's a senior. 17 foul. We're at 1-1 with 4:52 to go on the clock.
Destiny McCary, second personal. Team 7.
Tamara Voda is into the ball game again. That free throw off. Kayla Rose hustles it. Kayla Rose off the glass. So Rose has a dozen points or so on those rebounds and gimmies underneath, but they're not a gimme for everybody. It's a knack that she has to get rebounds and hit them high off the glass. Could be what she's called upon at the next level to be a force inside. She will take her talents. I believe it's Dickinson where she's going to go, so a high academic student. We talked to Paul Brennan last week, the superintendent of Riverside, saying all these young ladies are just very, very good in the classroom for the Riverside Lady Vikes. And that's what you look for, well-rounded student athletes to represent your school. I'm sure Elk Lake has their share of these young ladies. They do a very nice job academically at Elk Lake. 4:24 on the clock. 25-6 is the score. Also, Elk Lake known for a lot of good long-distance runners. We've had plenty of talent. McKeefrey on just a pure steal, like, give me that ball. And she got it right in her hands. Go over to Antonacci. 4:07 on the clock. 25-6 is the score. Karpinski back inside. Antonacci gets bodied up. No foul call there. It'll come the other way. It'll be Decker. So Decker trying to come down and see what she could do. She'll be poked over there. And then Tewksbury will call a timeout with 3:52 to go. He's going with a full timeout here after a 25-6 lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll take an audio timeout. All right, we're back. Music is now over. Oh, we're coming back. Musical rights here on YouTube, so you just got to be careful with the musical rights. That's why we take audio timeouts during timeouts here on the John Mendola Show Network. It'll be Voda over to the corner, through the legs. Johns, that shot is no good by Jones. And Rose with the rebound. Emily Taylor. 100th career tray. And her and Karpinski go bananas, and they take the full timeout. And they'll celebrate here for Emily Taylor. She gets a standing ovation.
Taylor has just hit a milestone achievement. She has made her 100th career three-point goal.
Congratulations, Emily Taylor.
Congratulations, Emily Taylor.
That is an awesome accomplishment for just a well-rounded young lady, Emily Taylor. Great to see what she could do and getting recognized for her accomplishments here at Riverside. We take a quick audio timeout here. We'll be right back. So it's going to be Elk Lake basketball after 28-6. Emily Taylor with her 100th career three-pointer. Great accomplishment for that senior. As we bring it down now for the Lady Warriors here late in the second quarter. Trying to dribble through. Travel is going to come up there on Curley. One too many steps.
Media.
Now we got a media timeout. So there really is no media timeout. It's really for masks. But they call it that. But we've had 3 timeouts in a row. Okay, we are back here after our audio timeout. There's actually 3 minutes on the clock. So that was just the adjustment on the clock. Karpinski's going to back her way in and get the and one. So Elise Karpinski showing her muscle down low. Popeye, I tell you. She's got some strong muscles. Just a physical presence down there all over the court here for Riverside. And hits the free throw, 31-6. 2:51 on the clock here in the second quarter. And Tanachi is guarding closely over there against Jones with the jumper. So Jones hits that one, 31-8. 2:37 on the clock. Kylie Lavelle taking a little break right now. Emily Taylor was a little awkward there. Ended up going lefty on the right-hand side because she caught herself underneath a little too much. 33-8, 2:17 on the clock. Here in Taylor, Pennsylvania. Runner there by Jones, doesn't go. Rose with the rebound, kicks it over to Taylor. Back over to Antonacci. Morgan Antonacci. Sloboda will cut through, back over to Karpinski. Karpinski says, I'll take the three, didn't make it. Rose runs right in and says, give me that ball, that's mine. Antonacci, little hesitation, but then runs it in and score it for the Lady Vikes. 35-8 to score now with a buck 44 to go. They go inside to Decker. Decker looking around, dribbles between her legs a couple of times. And then back over to Megan Johns, who's into the ball game. She is a sophomore. Decker tied up over there, her and Karpinski. And Decker will go down. Decker plays with a little bit of an edge. And just lost that battle over the arrow, but a great effort from her. So McKeefrey is in. Olanovich is in.
Jenna Day, number 14, checks back in for the Lady Warriors.
Jenna Day back in now for Elk Lake. Rose spins around, extra step, they don't call it, and she scores again. So leading all scorers tonight is Kayla Rose for Riverside. Gotta guess she's got about 17 of them. Day tied up, get it out to Decker. McKeefrey's gonna guard her. She gets picked over there by Jones. She'll drive in, scoop it, not gonna make it. Karpinski is bodied up, no foul, and then it'll be Taylor with the basketball. Loops it to Olanovich.
That's number 14, Paige Olanovich.
So Paige Olanovich score it, 39-8. Romper room in effect here in quarter number 2 right now as Riverside is all over Elk Lake. Rose banged bodies over there with Voda. Hopefully both are okay. That had to hurt. And almost a steal here from Taylor with 21.9 seconds to play. So Voda gets checked on by the official. She is okay. Nenish comes in and Sloboda come back in here late in the second quarter. And Curley comes out here for Elk Lake. So they bring in Maddie Lord, the freshman. 17 seconds on the clock. Outside shot, not gonna go. Rebound is gonna go over there to Karpinski. Gets it to Olanovich. Olanovich on the rudder, didn't make it. Nenish tries to go up. She'll head over to the free throw line as she got tripped up. 4.1 seconds here on the clock. So Voda on the foul. That's 19 fouls here for Elk Lake. Oh, we got a little baby crying. Always great to hear. Little baby in attendance tonight here. 39-8 is the score. Karpinski comes out and Antonacci comes in. So it'll be Nenish back on that free throw line, trying to get to the 40th point here for the Lady Vikes. Free throw is going to be long. So Jones will run it down, 2 seconds, gets the shot off. Going to be hard and over the top. So we're at halftime. It is 39-8. Riverside leads Elk Lake. We will be back here. Thank you to Gahan Auto Store and Pond Hockey, platinum sponsors at Riverside. We're back here at Riverside. Third quarter underway, 39-8 is the score. Lady Vikes in command. Take those audio timeouts during music, which is usually played between quarters and halftime and timeouts. So just so you're aware, because of the rights with YouTube, that's why we have to do it. So hopefully you're not frustrated with this and just kind of understand that that's where we're at here on the John Madola Show Network, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Roku, and Apple TV, on Periscope, on the Box Tax app. Kylie Lavelle back in. Kylie Lavelle shoots and scores. 41-8 now with 7:20 to go. So the Lady Vikes of Riverside trying to play tough defense and trying to just get better as this year goes along before the District 2 championships are played at Mohegan Sun Arena, which was announced today about those championships. Riverside will qualify for 3A in District 2. Dunmore and Scranton Prep will be in 4A. So just so you're aware, Lavelle kicks it back out. She got Emily Taylor, scored her 100th three-pointer tonight. Karpinski, left-handed, almost finished. Rose tries to put on a little pressure there, but it'll be Jones coming out with it here for Elk Lake at the 6:30 mark of the third quarter. So it's a 33-point lead for Riverside. That could have been a travel to give it. Antonacci and Taylor was unselfish there, and then Jones stuck her paws in there to get that steal. Back over to Decker, guarded by Karpinski. Decker's got her, Rose and Karpinski over there. And then good hustle once again by Elk Lake as number 21, McCary, did a nice job there, but we'll finally get a foul on the floor. I'm sorry, they'll just say it's Elk Lake's basketball out on Riverside. So thought there was going to be a physical foul after bodies were on the floor. 5:46 on the clock here in quarter number 3. Decker in and out, and Rose gets the rebound. Kylie Lavelle will slowly dribble up. So here comes Lavelle, gets a pick by Rose. She will screen and seal and then lost the ball as it goes like a hot potato off her hands. That one was coming in pretty fast there from Kylie Lavelle. Megan Johns comes in. Curley takes the seat here for Elk Lake. It'll be Emily Taylor, sealed by Rose, that is, and she gets 2 more points.
Rose for 2.
5 minutes on the clock, 43-8. A commando right now here for the Lady Vikes of Riverside as Elk Lake comes into town. We've had snow an awful lot here in the last couple of weeks. Might get a couple of more inches tonight, overnight. So I think you start thinking about some of these teams that have to travel some of these back roads. A team like Elk Lake, coming down here to the Blackwater Valley. Shot there by Kylie Lavelle. Just, you hope that everybody's safe. You think of a team like Northwest that's traveling up to like a Northeast Bradford or places like that, and think about that as well. Quick timeout we'll be right back. So we're back with 4:27 to go. $45-8 is the score. Quarter number 3. Steal by Emily Taylor. Back over to Kylie Lavelle. Will slow things down right here. Rose, top of the key, and Rose hits the free throw.
Number 23, Kayla Rose.
A little less than top of the key there. Just a free throw for 2. $47-8 is the score here in the third quarter. Buck 26 and a quick audio timeout. We'll take one as well. All right, we're back here in quarter number 3. 47-8 is the score. There's 3:39 on the clock. Kylie Lavelle from the parking lot and in and out. So down comes Decker now. Decker still with the basketball, looking around. 3:10 here in quarter number 3. Krista Jones, the junior, with the basketball, looking to get a steal down there. Decker. Taylor will guard her. Decker goes high loft out there. Lavelle comes up with it. So Kylie Lavelle just kind of stood there and said, all right, I'll take the basketball, and she does. 2:46. Rose, you get Lavelle breaking. You got Karpinski wide open, and then back over to Taylor. Lavelle in between traffic. Kylie Lavelle, wrong kind of English on that, and Rose trying to throw it up and in. Boy, she is a grinder. Brings the lunch pail and loves that contact downtown there. She just loves it. Talked to her the other day after the game, and she just says, I love physical contact down low. Just loves to be a presence for the Lady Vikes of Riverside, and not everybody does that. So, you know, it's nice when you have a player that's willing to get a little gritty down low. That pass will go to bounds. We'll get a couple of substitutions in here. So Day will return here for Elk Lake. We'll get McKeefrey and Sloboda in.
McKeefrey, number 13, checks on the Lady Vike line.
$1:53 to go. 47-8 is the score. Coach Mikhailo. Special night for him. Looking for career win 200. Taylor. Off the glass. Johns with the rebound for Elk Lake. So a clean played third quarter. No fouls. Either way. Still no fouls. Taylor comes up with it. So the referees kind of just say, eyeballing that. That was close, but nothing doing there. $1:13 on the clock here in quarter number 3. Sloboda looked to pull the trigger there. Now she'll look again. I don't think she's going to look again. She'll take that shot. Almost a rebound there, McKeefrey. Lost her shoe. Going to say she's got to play. Part of it. Decker on the drive, no go. Jones, no go. McKeefrey, if she gets that shoe settled, she'll be on a great fast break, but she got to steal with a bad wheel. The old steal with the bad wheel. That'll be a new one, we'll say, and she's got to fix that shoe. 30 seconds on the clock. Nothing she can do. She's got to fudge with that shoe here for a couple of seconds. Lavelle, it's a goodie. 17 seconds on the clock, 49-8. Quick substitution here. Milanovic and Nenish come in. Kiefer will fix that shoe. The clock's going to run out.
Page 14 for the Lady Vikes.
Quarter number 3 in the books. Platinum sponsors, Gahan Auto, Pond Law Hockey. We'll be back here at the John Madola Show Network. All right, we're back. Quarter number 4 coming your way. 49-8 is the score. Rose. Lavelle scores. Kylie Lavelle down low finds a way to get it to go. 51-8 is the score. 7:34 on the clock. John Madola Show Network here on YouTube. We're on Boxcast app, Apple TV, Roku, Periscope, and Facebook Live. Thank you for grabbing a copy of our basketball magazine at McCarthy Tire, Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. Comets Law. All of our 10 State Farm agents that are so supportive to us over the years. Fred Forte over in Einan, Garth Eastat, Dixon City. Michael Griffin in Dixon City. Shot from Elk Lake doesn't make it. Sloboda with the rebound, but there's fighting over it. Jen Rickey in Dunmore. You got Matt Daly over in Kingston. Frank Sorokach in Tunkhannock. Jeremy Baczynski in drums in Pottsville. Frank Sorokach, you mentioned him. Alyssa Walters in the Back Mountain. Noreen Thomas, located in Clark Summit. And that is all of our 10 State Farm agents. Inside ball game, Elk Lake no go. Kylie Lavelle with the rebound with 6:21 to go. 51-8 is the score. Lavelle gets cut in half there. Ball still alive. It'll be Rose, and they are all over her. And now we'll get something. Is it a foul? Looks that way because the official's heading over to the table. So our first foul that is called. Substitutions are in here for Riverside.
Substitutions.
Elk Lake now coming the other way. Voda. And she will get fouled. So 2 fouls quickly here in the 4th. Nenish will be called on her second foul.
Number 40.
That's 5:28 on the clock, and Tamara Voda will head over to the free throw line. front end of the rim and bounces off the board, no good.
Tamara Voda at line, number 3, one shot.
That free throw doesn't make it either. Day with a nice job. Didn't call over the back. They said it is a jump ball to be Riverside basketball. Emily Taylor now gets the ball in her hands. 5:17 to play. Quarter number 4. Platinum sponsors, Gahan Auto, Ponlo Hockey. Our gold sponsors, Judy Joe's, Precision Construction, SNF. Taylor. Back over to Nenish. Karpinski, that is. And then Nenish over to Olanovich. And Olanovich, ball poked away. It'll be out for Riverside. It'll be Elk Lake basketball. 4:42 and counting. McKeefer comes in. Rose comes out. Oh, nice job by Kayla Rose, leading all scorers tonight. Karpinski, good defense, McKeefer. Jones dribbling through plenty, but Karpinski says, get that out of here. It'll remain Elk Lake basketball. Sloboda will come in. And Antonacci will come in. Or bring out Taylor, bring out Karpinski.
Taylor and number 15, Elise Karpinski.
Under 4 minutes to go here in this contest this evening, as Elk Lake has taken to the road and run into a pretty darn good foe here in the Riverside Lady Vikes tonight here in Taylor. As we take a little mass timeout, we'll be right back. We're back here. 51-8 is the score. Elk Lake moves the ball around, drives in, and one! Voda with the bucket. So they get to double digits, and they get to add 1 to it. Tamara Voda, the senior.
Voda shoots 1.
That free throw goes. .27 on the clock. Thank the Cody Brace Memorial Foundation. What a great foundation that is. OTAP, donate to raise funds to offset some of the costs that is involved with families when awaiting organ donation. Check them out, CodyBaraceFoundation.com with OTAP, Organ Transplant Assistance Program. So that missed shot will come this way. Elk Lake will have the basketball. Curley, the sophomore, kicks it over to Day. Day tries to get it, but Sloboda comes up with a rebound. 51-11, a 40-point advantage here for the Lady Vikes. Coach Mikhailo still coaching here, looking for some points for his Lady Vikes. Sloboda, runner, bounces, Sloboda again. Got that one to go. 53-11 with 2:30 to play. Decker looking to come back in here for Elk Lake. But another runner here from Voda trying to bring out her best here at the end of this game. A couple of buckets here. to get Elk Lake up to 13. McKeefrey now with the basketball. Elk Lake will bring in a handful of young ladies here with 2 minutes to go. McKeefrey now looks over to the corner. Olanovich back over Antonacci. Sloboda. Nenish with the rebound. Back over to Sloboda. That's off. And Curley will come up with it. Ball ricocheted around there. And then short. And then going to be plopped in by Paige Keeney, who's into the ball game. So Keeney is a freshman. 1:25 to go. Milanovic, McKeefrey driving, bodies there. These 4 Elk Lake young ladies still waiting to come in for the last minute and a half. That's unfortunate for them that they didn't get a timeout with the ball going out of bounds or something where they could get into the ball game. But we're under 1 minute to go here. It'll be Antonacci with the basketball. So Riverside will just run their offense. 48 seconds to go, 53-15. Sloboda unable to finish, and McKeefrey gets fouled with 40.6 seconds to go. We'll get these substitutions coming in here for Elk Lake after the free throw. McKeefrey gets it in.
Shoots 1. Substitutions. For Elk Lake.
Oh, got some of the other young ladies into the ball game here for Elk Lake and for Riverside. So for Riverside, we'll get Lexi Costco and Lacey Danilowitz, Brielle Reed, Lily Pond. McKeefrey comes out. Julia Turner into the ball game. So it'll be Curley with the basketball. 40 seconds to go. 55-15 the score for the Lady Vikes of Riverside. Runner, Decker, no go. Day with a rebound. That was a Day. That was 23. Day's 14. We don't have a number or a name for 23 for Elk Lake. Good effort over there nonetheless with 12 seconds to go. So we'll get the throw in, and that will do it. Riverside victorious over Elk Lake, and the 200th career win for Jack Mikhailo. Congratulations to him, Coach Mikhailo. So congratulate Coach Mikhailo on all he has done with this program. I know it's special. It's got to be emotional for him with this group of seniors and them coming up as freshmen and the leadership, and he's appreciative of these young ladies and the underclassmen and trying to keep this tradition going strong here at Riverside. So congratulations, Coach Mikhailo. Fantastic job. He'll be the first to tell you couldn't do it without the players. We thank you so much for joining us tonight here on the John Mendola Show Network. Jack Mikhailo. 200th win for Jack Mikhailo tonight. Have a good night, everybody. 55-15 the final score.